Hi, I'm Will, and I'm going to do a movie review on the second run film, The Fifth Wave, here on the Geezer Guide to Better Living. I have put out 2 to 3 videos on how I rate films. This is a second run film, so if you have watched the videos, you know this is a movie that I found interesting, but I didn't want to pay the full price, so I went to a dollar movie. That's what we call it here in Atlanta. A good place to go see second run movies can be found in the Santa Fe Plaza. It's off Pleasant Hill in the Venture Cinema 12. Okay, I'm going to give you the rundown of this movie without putting any spoilers in it, in case you want to see it for yourself. Chloe Grace Moretz plays the heroine in this movie. She's a normal Midwestern teen who plays soccer and has the hots for a local football player played by Nick Robinson. Cassie Sullivan enjoys being with her little brother. She even sings him to sleep at night. She had a regular normal life until one day the others showed up. For some reason, they went to Indiana. The movie never explained why the aliens picked Indiana of all places to go. I'm still wondering right now why they picked Indiana. The government tried to contact the aliens, but they kept radio silence. It made the people nervous, so they left the cities, which left little people in the main cities. While Cassie was sitting in a half-empty class one day, the first wave happened. The aliens sent out an electromagnetic pulse that knocked out the power to everything. The electromagnetic pulse that was sent out by the aliens left the whole planet in a blackout with no power, electricity, toilets, or anything that we take for granted these days. On the second wave, I'm just going to say total destruction. Then the third wave hit, which was plague. As in most end of the world movies, when plague happens, you have some people that are totally immune to the virus. Then you have some people who get sick, but they get better. And then you have the majority of the people who get sick and die. Cassie's father, played by Ron Livingston, decided to take his family to a survivors camp because they had no resources and he wanted to make sure that his children were taken care of. Cassie and her family found the survivors camp and started to eke out a little semblance of life for themselves until one day the military shows up. Colonel Volch, played by Liev Schreiber, divided the families up with the children on the bus and the parents would stay in the camp for a little while longer. Cassie and her younger brother Sammy were not having it until their father talked them both into getting on the bus. So Cassie got on the bus with her younger brother, but she forgot his favorite toy, so she went back to get it and the bus drove off without her. The last thing her father told her was to take care of her little brother. So now Cassie has to make the 60-mile journey without any resources to find him. Maria Bellows played the army recruiter who takes the children from the survivor camps that get off the bus and implant them with a tracking device and enlist them into the military to fight against the aliens. You can only detect the aliens from the humans by using a special goggle. All of the children survivors, including Sammy, are turned into an elite fighting team to help battle against the aliens. Cassie, on her journey to save her brother Sammy, runs into a little trouble and is saved by the brawny paper towel man, Alex Monroe, played by Evan Walker. Alex convinced Cassie to let him help her because she had trust issues. I can't tell you much more about the ending of the movie without giving away the whole thing. And I really think that you should see it yourself if you get a chance to. The movie is not a bad movie. It's just, I think it's made for teen girls, and I don't fall in that category. Needless to say, in most movies like this, there's a love triangle. And you also get to see the kids go out on their mission against the aliens. In the end, Sammy is reunited with her younger brother. I'm not going to say that. Uh, yeah, I'm going to say it. It was very predictable at the end, but the story as you went along was pretty good. They kind of set it up for a sequel, but I don't really see a sequel happening in this. If a sequel come out with my reading plan, it will be see on TV. It will not be to even go to the $3 movies to see it. It was like a one-time shot. Good CGI and pyrotechnics and people shooting. That's why you see things on the big screen. But it just wasn't. The story was kind of weak a little bit. It was not as strong as I think they could have made it. It was more to me like Red Dawn meets Billie Jean. If you ever seen that movie before, I'm dating myself back in the 80s. It was like Billie Jean, I got to get my brother, fair is fair, and Red Dawn being, the world's coming to the end. But other than that, I enjoyed the movie and I suggest you see it. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.